through that first sector. And here we join Montoya through the portiere.
Oh, and Eric Irvine has taken the rear end off. Look, the back wing, rear wheels are all damaged. Fire from the back of the car as well. And that is at the swimming pool area of the track.
And that's going to destroy Montoya's lap. He's going to be very dissatisfied with that. You can see Eddie just plonked the car well and truly into the barriers. And well, let's have a look and see. Coming through the swimming pool, Eddie. Oh, that's rear suspension failure.
Yeah.
Rear or tyre, one of the two. That you could see the right rear of the car was already right down on the ground. Not Eddie Irvine's fault, unless that was the result of clipping something. He may well have clipped a barrier on the exit of Tabac. That may well have caused the car then to get very loose going through the first part of the swimming pool. So we need to see that whole sequence again to see whether that was mechanical failure or driver-induced mechanical failure.
Well, certainly as he came into shot there, the car was in trouble, sitting down as he came in through the corner. But as you say, John, I wonder whether he'd actually damaged it already on the lap. Of course, struggling. He wasn't on a particularly quick lap when he came around that time. Certainly not an improvement on his personal best. And he's last of all currently.
Well, I mean, you can see coming out of Tabac, we know how easy it is just to, caress, let's call it that, the barrier, and put an unnatural load into a suspension component. Then it may begin a process of failure. Clearly, when he turned into the first part, that's the left part of the swimming pool, he was offline. He then had to react coming back, and then of course that's when we saw the car dip down on that right rear corner, and substantial damage around the back of the car. Fortunately, probably that end of the car easier to replace than the front. Not so much structure of the monocoque. That's very much engine gearbox related.
Well, it's hanging over the water there, and yes, I can imagine that some people might want to drop it in the water.
This is the wrong angle. We need to see what happened. It looked pretty good there. Now watch. There it goes.
Wow.
Rear suspension failure for Eddie Irvine. No doubt about it.
What a picture. You see the back end of the car collapse as he comes through the right-hander. Well, that is a stunning shot, and that's the result as he comes into the barrier. Let's watch this again. Just watch the back end of the car. Boof, down it goes. The front wheel comes up in the air, and there's nothing that Eddie Irvine can do to control the car at that point with the front wheel off the ground.
Well, a bit of a wake-up call for Eddie, and he's had two offs. Again, neither have been his fault, Eddie. Went off on Bernaldi's oil on Thursday. There you can see the result of a mechanical failure, and bits and pieces of drive shafts and carbon fibre flying everywhere. Eddie back in the pits looking at it, and it's been a frustrating year for the Ulsterman, and I just wonder, what is he going to do? Is he going to stay with the team